Hi guys, welcome back to the Bear Garage. My name is Lydia and here I talk about all things Build-A-Bear. But you might notice something. The bear ears, they're missing. That's because today we're actually not talking about Build-A-Bear or any plushies. I know, it's a shock. Instead, we are talking about Squonkapalooza because it happened today. If I upload this today, I should. We'll see. But I came back, and now it's time to show you everything I got, and I'm excited. Alrighty, so starting off, I've got everything on a little like miniature table next to me. You can see a smidgen of it, but it's okay. So starting off, we have this print. It says Squonkapalooza 2024, honoring the world's cutest and saddest cryptid, August 10th, 10 a.m. to 6 p.m., Johnstown, PA. Ta-da! And this was done by Part-Time Cryptid. And I will do my best to put everyone's information in the description box. So if you won't see something you want, you can get it. Now, I'll go ahead and put the most difficult item next. Only because I do not remember where I got this from. I didn't get a business card. It's not stamped with anything. I have my suspicions. I think I think I know around what booth it was, but I do not remember which booth. This saved my life. So that is going to be this 3D printed squonk with purple warts, and he wiggles. He's a little fidget toy. Now, because I've shown you two different things with the squonk and my shirt, and it's called Squonkapalooza, you're probably asking what the squonk is. The squonk is this little guy. He's like a pig, but he's got a bunch of loose skin and all these warts. He is described as hideous, and you'll usually see him portrayed with tears because he is always crying. And according to legends, if you manage to catch him, because a few people have caught him, when you get back to your town to show everyone that you caught the squonk, he has dissolved into a puddle of his own tears, and he is gone, just the tears. But he is so hideous that he hides and cries. And if I've never related to something as much as the squonk, because come on, I'm a crybaby, so I love him. And look at his little swirly piggy tail. Just how cute. Now I will be honest, I have a lot of trouble finding squonk things I like, because I'm more of the cutesy cryptid collector than the ugly cryptid, you know what I mean? And by nature, squonk is not the most cute, and a lot of people portray him as this grotesque creature, and I don't like that. I like the ugly cute, you know what I mean? Like this, or the poster I showed you from Part-Time Cryptid, right? Let's double check on that name before I upset someone. Yes, Part-Time Cryptid. And speaking of cute and ugly, we have this sticker of the squonk, and this is from Queerly Departed, and it says, "No more tears with you, my dear." And that's just so cute. I love that it looks vintage, postcard style. I love it. What a little stinker. Okay, now this is something that I meant to get last year when I went to Witchfest. And that is the local cryptid shirt. Even more local than squonk. And it is this shirt from Cryptoteeology, I believe is how you pronounce it. And it says, "Monongahela Monster, all along the Mon, from Fairmont to Pittsburgh." And I actually live near the Monongahela. So he's in my backyard. Squonk's 2 hours away. This guy's in my backyard. You know what I mean? But yeah, he was selling these shirts at Witchfest last year, but they had sold out in our sizes, so we weren't able to get them, and I meant to order them online and just completely blanked. But when we saw him at Squonkapalooza, not Squonkfest, we just hopped on it and got the shirt. So me and my husband both have one. Now, next we have items from the official Squonkapalooza booth. And the first is this Squonkapalooza 2024 little tote bag. And on the back it has all of the sponsors for this year's event, which actually a lot of them are featured on the back of my shirt from last year. And the other item that I got from the official booth is a tank top. Now, I'm not the biggest fan of tank tops, I'm not gonna lie, but I can wear like a pullover or something over it, you know? But it is this shirt. And you can see the squonk. See, this is like the type of ugly I like. Like, he's still cute. But it says PT Squonk presents Squonkapalooza, marvel at the exhibitors, gasp at amazement at Cryptid Curiosities, come and meet the sad squonk. Johnstown, Pennsylvania, 8/10/2024. And again, we have so ugly that he's cute squonk. Look at him. Look at him. I love the squonk. He's so fun. Alrighty, I'm trying to decide what to show you next. I have these kind of bundled in different groups. We'll go with these. So these are bath bombs. We have one of a cow piloting a UFO, and this is in the scent Nana Cream Pie. This is a bath bomb. And then we have Mothman, and this is in the scent Moonlight Path, and these are from SugarTsMellGoods. See? Alrighty. You guys are getting up close and personal with the top of my head, so I hope you don't mind. Alrighty. Next, we have this stack. I have a magnetic bookmark of Mothman with a lamp, and the lamp has little hearts on it. I don't know if you can see that. I got this little bookmark, well, my husband got it. It's from, I think it's My Neighbor Totoro, something like that. I've never seen it. I've actually only seen one Studio Ghibli film, and that is Ponyo. And then I got this dog meat little notebook. I just love him, especially in his little armor. Look at him. He's such a good boy. And I didn't notice this until I got home, but it is all unlined paper, so I'll have to figure out something to do with it. But that's fine. That's fine. And then next is a little notebook my husband wanted, because this is the characters from Final Fantasy. I don't know these characters at all. I think this guy right here is a Moogle. I don't know if that's his personal name, like if there's just a guy named Moogle, or if that's his like species, but I'm pretty sure his name is Moogle. And I think these chicken things are like cocoa bits or something. I honestly don't know. I was trying to see if my husband was nodding or like laughing at me, but I'm getting no responses. But yeah, I think it's not Chobits, because that's an anime, right? I think so. But yeah, my best guess is Cocoa Bits or something like that. And then we got another notebook, and this one is strawberry cow themed, and I was drawn to it when I saw the two-headed cows. I am obsessed with the concept of two-headed cows. However, I will set this boundary here. If anyone starts talking about the poem, about the two-headed cow, I will cry. I'm actually tearing up now because I'm thinking about it, so don't do it. Don't do it. But yeah, just look at the cute little cows, and it's sparkly as you can see. And it's just strawberry milk themed, and I love it. Alrighty. Oh, I forgot to tell you who these were by. This is by the Holo Fox, and she actually has her little logo on the back of all of the books. Alrighty. Let's go with these next. So I did get 2 badge reels, and my coworkers are going to be so confused because they already are confused by my one Mothman badge reel I have. But this is one of them. It's a like black and purple shimmery Mothman, and I love it. And then we have a purple and gold Braxy, or the Flatwoods Monster. And these are by Cryptid Chaos, which I'm so glad one of these had the booth name on them because I did not remember for the life of me. So that really saves me, because Mothman does not have that on the back. So I'm so glad that Braxy does. Alrighty. Now, if you saw my last year's Squonkapalooza haul, and probably even my Mothman Festival haul, you are going to be familiar with this artist. I love their work. I only got one thing by them this time, but that's because I've gotten most of the stuff I want from them from last year's. But this is from Conjure Dust, and it says, "Protect our paranatural wonder." And it's got Mothman and the Sasquatch, and I very much love that Sasquatch is giving a Smokey the Bear, which, by the way, I think he turned 80 today or yesterday, so happy birthday, Smokey the Bear. Oh yeah, just look at how cute. Alright, so I guess I have to show you this guy now. Okay, so this is Eerie Encounters, a Cryptid Oracle card deck. And it's by, oh no, I'm horrible with the names, Emin McNamee. And this is the cover. This is the back. And the back says, "Open yourself up to the more obscure and elusive of your intuitions with this oracle card deck, featuring the startlingly strange beings and monsters that some folks have claimed to have had uncanny experiences with. Inside are some curious creatures from throughout the unusual world of cryptids and the unknown, from the well-loved and adored like Mothman, Bigfoot, the Loch Ness Monster, and Braxy, to the obscure oddballs like the Tuscumberia, space penguins, the mud mermaids, and the L.E Martin mummy, and many more. 54 cards in all. And I actually got the add-on deck as well. And the add-on deck is the like Appalachia monsters. And now I should add that I really have no intentions of using this as like an oracle deck. I just really like the art, and I like all the different cryptids. Like here's the Monongahela monster, Monongahela. And it has, one thing that's cool about it is it has the name, a picture of the creature, and then over here, the bottom, it'll tell you when it was first sighted and where. So Monongahela was seen in 2003 in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. And this particular card says, "Radiation and mystery. Create something special, and you can't cross the same river twice." And all of those are marked by a special symbol. And there's actually a little guidebook that tells you what they are. So if you see this like little pinwheel kind of guy, that is theme/meditation. The heart is relationship advice. And the star is general guidance. And again, I don't really have intentions of using this for like the actual intended purposes because I'm just not into that type of stuff. But again, I saw these and I thought they were cute. And this is the back of the cards, and I'm just going to pull one out of the Appalachia at random and show you some more art. Alrighty, this one is the Wood Booger, and he's from Culper County, Virginia in 1995. And he's hidden behind that tree. And then these are the actual cards from Eerie Encounters, and they have the same backing art. And this particular card is the Mothman from 1966, Point Pleasant, West Virginia. See? And again, just gonna pull out a random card. Oh, cool. I like this guy. This is the Bat Squatch from Pierce County, Washington, April 1994. See him? See him? I don't know what I'm gonna do with these, but oh well, they're pretty. I like the art and supporting local businesses, you know? I'm trying to keep them separated even though you can mix them. Honestly, I might just do what I used to do with my DBT cards and just pull one at random for fun. And I don't remember if I mentioned, but I know I mentioned the artist name, but the booth this was at was Bedlamboy. And again, I'll include links. Alrighty, now we're getting down to the final bits. So, let's go with the books, I guess, because I did get a few different books. So I got this as a free sticker for purchasing a book. It says, "A Real Cowboy's Cry." And again, so ugly he's cute. So ugly he's cute, right? And this book is called Connecticut Cryptids, a field guide to the weird and wonderful creatures of the Nutmeg State. It was a Indie Book Awards finalist. It's written by Patrick Scalzi and illustrated by Valerie Ruby Oman. And this is the cover. And on the back it says, "Dear curious reader, maybe you've heard of the Black Dog of the Hanging Hills, or the Winston Wild Man, but did you know that these are just a few of the mythical creatures that call Connecticut home? It's true. The Nutmeg State is full of cryptids, or creatures that are believed to exist, but never proven to exist. And all of these mysterious beings are documented right here, in this exhaustively researched and fully illustrated field guide. Whether you're a newcomer to the field of cryptozoology, or a veteran Sasquatch seeker, this is the only book you'll need to undertake your own search for Connecticut cryptids." And here is the back. And I got a signed copy. The author was not there. He had other arrangements, but the illustrator was there. So as you can see. And I'm trying to find some of the illustrations. So here's an illustration. And I just really liked the way this sounded because it was like an anthology of the cryptids and the people who have seen them and their stories, and that's just really neat. And here's another little guy. Actually, there's two little guys in this one. See them? See them? But yeah, I will read this, and if you guys are interested, maybe I can do a review. Maybe. And then the next book I got is a Blood Covenant world novel, and it is called Blood Covenant Forever by L.E Martin. This is the cover, and the back says, "Hardened Wraith has managed to make a colossal mess of his life. Being half demon, what did he expect? But he's working on turning things around. When Sadie Lyle, I think that's how you pronounce that last name, runs into Harden at a local cafe, their friendship is instantaneous, and she can't help but be captivated by this mysterious guy. However, when she learns his secret, will she run from their growing relationship? Harden craves more with Sadie, but he is merely setting them both up for certain heartache. But is he merely setting them up, both up for a certain heartache? She's human, so how could that possibly work out? And he can't outrun his past or his hereditary, leaving her caught in the crosshairs when his dad comes to claim him so Harding can help him fulfill his ultimate goal. And again, that's that cover, and that is the back. And I did get a signed copy, so she was there signing, and I was about to cover my name, even though I tell you guys my name, so that was a genius move on my part. And she gave me all sorts of things. I don't know if this is a sticker or a temporary tattoo or what, but it's L.E Martin. We have one business card. We have the second business card. And then we have a bookmark for, so this is a standalone story, but it is in a universe of other stories. Sorry about that. And the other stories are Blood Covenant Spilt and Blood Covenant Restored. And the little brief synopsis for those are, Ara has no idea she is a witch, but that's not going to stop the mayhem coming for her. And there's that bookmark. And I'm just gonna put that in. And the last standalone book I got is actually a coloring book, and this is from Popgunflo, and it is The Sounds of Cryptids and Creatures, an alphabetical coloring book. And it says here, a coloring book by Sadie Kern. And on the back it says, what's inside? 26 cryptids and creatures are waiting for you to add color to their story. Some are silly, some are spooky, and 100% are noisy. Disclaimer, we take no responsibility for involuntary monster sounds. And this is that back. And the artwork is really, really cute. Look at that. And something I think is super neat when I was flipping through is that each page has a different font. So this is the Squonk, and it says Squonk says boo-hoo in a specific font, but even at the bottom it tells you what it says, and then I'll just flip to a random page, and as you can see, the font is different. And this one says Kraken says glove. Yeah, I just really like the artwork. We'll see if I actually color in this, because I'm probably going to be too nervous to mess it up to color. But, you know, I can still look at it. I can still think it's pretty, right? And then, last but not least, is these items from BallyRaven. And here is that first business card. I say first, that's the only business card. And I got a free sticker for purchase. And it says, be cryptid, be kind, BallyRaven Cryptid Wildlife Protection Agency. And they had a few books I wanted, but I didn't get. But they're a collection of these art prints, scientific study. I don't know if you can see that, but this is what a field researcher would do. And this is of course of the Squonk. I love it. I love the little details. I love the what would you call it? The creativity and the imagination to come up with all of this. Because again, it goes deep into scientific detail. And yeah. I like it. Alrighty. Next, we have a children's book. This is Small Town Monsters Publishing presents Curious Creatures, The Vegetable Man, written by Michael Strayer and illustrated by BallyRaven. And this is that front. And this is that back. And honestly, I just buy like any children's cryptid book I find. Gotta teach them while they're young, right? I very embarrassingly actually have a storage tub full of stuff I am buying ahead of time for if I ever have a kid, and a lot of them have books. It's mostly books. But let's see. Here is a random page. And this page says, if Earthlings could visit its home planet, would they be as curious as Veggieman is? And then here is another page. And this one says, it opens the door and slowly walks away. Is anyone around to say Veggieman? Oh. Buy the story to find out what happened to Veggieman and if he survives. And then the last thing I got from this booth is this very cute, like, oh no, what do you call it? Environmentalist shirt. I don't know what you can see in the viewfinder. There we go, now I can see. So it says, cut plastics, never litter, use reusables, crush cans, eat polluters, pick up trash, leave no trace, donate, tell others, keep cryptids' homes clean. They also had a tote bag of this, and they had this shirt in a green color. I really liked everything, but I decided to go with this cream color. Yeah, I love it. I especially like the eat polluters. Just feels right, you know? Feels right. And then I didn't get an item from this booth, but I did want to give them a shout out because they had such beautiful things. But I am super clumsy, and I thought it wasn't the best for me to get an item from this booth. Maybe in the future, probably in the future. But that was Impossible Curiosities. And here is the back. Can you make it out? And this person does beautiful, like, stained glass, like, artwork. They had some of the Flatwoods Monster, Mothman, Squonk. There was another one that I was really, really impressed by, and I'm just blanking on it. But beautiful, beautiful, like, stained glass work. And I didn't get anything because, again, I was afraid of breaking it. But maybe in the future. But anyways, that is the haul. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I hope that maybe if you're in the area, I have inspired you to go to Squonkapalooza next year. I'll be going. And again, I'll show you guys what I get from Mothman Fest, and if I do go to the Witch Festival this year, I'll show you what I get from there. Because again, I love cryptids. I love them. There was another booth I really liked that I cannot remember the name of, but they sold dice and like dice accessories. And a fun thing about me is I am obsessed with dice. I love them. I have like a folder on Etsy that's just like hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of sets of dice. I think that's what you'd call them. I don't play any tabletop role-playing games. I don't have a use for dice, but man, do I love them. Like, I want to get into playing tabletop role-playing games just to have an excuse to buy dice. But I'll give you this real-world example of what happens when I play tabletop role-playing games. So, it was years ago. I was playing a game of Vampires the Masquerade, which was a tabletop game before it became a video game, I'm pretty sure. And there was a scenario where we were looking for clues about something, and I ended up getting led into a hair salon. And the person was like asking me what I wanted done to my hair. And I'm like panicking in my head because I'm like, I'm a vampire, so if I cut my hair, it'll grow back. If I dye my hair, will it actually die? Like, if I cut my hair, does it immediately grow back, or does it grow back like over the night? Like, how does this work? So I panicked. And in my state of panic, I go, can you just wash my hair? Yeah, so as you can imagine, I did not get any clues out of that experience. Whoops. So yeah, that's why I don't play tabletop role-playing games, even though I want to, because I'm bad. I'm so bad. But anyways, I hope you guys have a good rest of your day, and I hope to see you in the next video. Alrighty, bye!